before I get the ball rolling, I just want to throw the disclaimer out there by saying that I'm in no shape, no form supporting Donald Trump and anything right here. But one thing for certain, because we all know how fucked up his political viewpoints are towards any people, got nothing to do with white communities. So my views and his views are pretty much different. But where I can understand where it's coming from is last week when he addresses the black voters and he, you know what I mean, lamented to them by asking, "What do you have to lose?" And I don't know if there was a moment of silence even in the black audience, but he pointed out some stats. And, you know what I mean, if stats is anything for us to go by, these are some alarming stats that, you know what I mean, stacked up against the black community in North America. He went on to say that you're living in poverty, your schools are no good, you have no jobs, 58% of the youth are unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose? And we do agree that the list is much longer than what Donald Trump listed out. And we have to take what he said on board. And regardless of how much we said he do hate speech and this and that, in this one, we have to remove the feelings and our emotions from the equation and ask ourselves the same question. What do we have to lose right now? And not about for you to go and vote for no one, but for us. I mean, yes, we have loads of, you know, wealthy black individual in America, but if you see where they live nowhere in the communities that, you know, which they consider black communities. They live outside of those boundaries. So in terms, I mean, most of their wealth is coming from the blacks as well. So it's not on the white individual purchase or non-black individual purchase their goods or the service, whatever that is, music, sports, or anything in entertainment. I mean, most of the sales also come from the black communities. And like I said, these guys have pumped back nothing much to substantiate anything. You know what I mean? So, like you said, the school, I mean, the school is in great decline. The job opportunities, I mean, for many blacks, in even majority area that are run by blacks or, you know what I mean, operating underneath black African Americans, I mean, there are not much job, you know what I mean, on the offer. So there's a lot of things that we have to look in properly before we said he was, you know what I mean, racist and other kind of derogatory term. Yes, on many occasions he is, but you know we have to remove the scale and the shades from our eyes and to look into things and say, you know what? Even though he may be got a ball of steel to say what he said, but there's some truth. So we need to do some house cleaning before, you know what I mean, we can run off and, you know what I mean, always say he's racist. I mean, like I said, he is. But we have to realize that we cannot always just portray that and say because he is this person, then, you know what I mean, certain things that you might speak about or address, then we don't have a problem. We do have a lot of problems that we need to deal with as black people living in this world today, as much as every other race of people. But in terms of our political strength and our communities and every institution that we may have, we need to, you know what I mean, kind of operate at a higher level where we can clean up a lot of things. And like I said before, we, you know, curse him or hate him some more. I mean, these points that he pointed out, we need to address these and formulate some strategies that we can improve in these as well. I mean, in terms of you go and vote for him, I don't know about that, you know what I mean? So, but in terms of the issues that he put on the table for us to look at it, it's not for us to like, you know, argue against what he says. We have to look at it carefully and said, I mean, is he wrong? I mean, these stats that he listed off, is it wrong? No, it's not, even if it's not accurate, but he's not wrong in the idea that all these institution for us is going down. So we need to start to look into these things where we can eradicate poverty in our own community, eradicate the low quality of our schooling, our healthcare, and even how we treat each other as in our community. We need to build a community, but not to destroy the community. People is what it takes to run a community, and if we don't respect and love each other, then how are we going to protect and, you know what I mean, have active community that pulls together, think together, and do together? We need to look at that for what it's worth. So these are my takes. Feel free to lend your opinion in the comment section below. And thanks for liking, sharing, subscribe. And please do come back for more videos. I do make videos like this on a weekly basis. So have a blessed day. Thanks.